Good morning, class. I'm one of teacher here. Good rating and good program at Mokdong area and Gilbert Academy. I'm teaching. The students are sixth grader or first grade of middle school, and we do English grammar and we study reading, and we do the daily word test and memorizing words and listening, and we do a speaking class every Wednesday. So today I'm targeting my students of who has 90 percentile of their test. Okay, let's take a look at the passage. That first one, have you ever heard of migrating birds? Every year, migrating birds move back and forth from one place to another, looking for better climates or resources. Mr. and Mrs. Gibson are a good couple. Why don't we go talk to them to listen what they have to say? Hello, what do you do when you are on migration? We stay till summer here. In late fall, however, it gets cold and we move to a warmer country. We fly so high as the clouds. We follow a leader and fly in a V shape. The leader has to guide us and it's not an easy job. So we take turns in the lead to save energy. This way we can travel very far. Take turns, huh? That's very interesting. The keyword is the birds' migration, and it said when they move, where to go, and how they fly, and what's the reason for that. 이가람 teacher, line 6 and 7, what kind of shape they do fly?
V shape.
Yes, in a V shape. And 정지영 teacher, they do fly in a V shape, and what's the reason for that? Line 8.
To save energy.
Yes, to save energy. Okay, so number 1, listen. The verb listen is not transitive, so it needs a preposition to come before having an object. So grammar point number 1. Verb listen is not transitive, so it needs preposition to come before having an object. In here, what in this clause, what clause? I'm sorry. So number 1 is and number 2 is a comparative expression that we use as, not so as. So number 2, comparative expression as. Not so as. But in the negative tense, we can use sentence. We can use not as or not so as. Both are okay. We can use either way. So I'm gonna try to solve in 3 minutes. Number 1, to listen is not transitive, so let's change to list 2. And number 2, not so high as high as. Okay. Do you have any questions for the problem? If not, then I'm just gonna settle for difficulties and frequency. Number 1, a lot of students have to memorize, but then sometimes they have to get used to it. This kind of the verb questions. So I give 2.5, 5, and 3 out of 5. And number 2, I give there 3 out of 5 and 3 out of 5 for comparable expressions.
Better what? Frequency or difference frequency?
Yes, first one is difficulty. And this one for frequency.